Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, g'day, and welcome back to the channel. My name is Economics Mate, and you're watching some of the parts from the Water Tanks Blitz live stream regarding the 11th birthday for Water Tanks Blitz. As you can see, it's Alexandra and, of course, Tony, and they basically went through everything that you're going to expect for this month of June, and all the rewards that we're going to be able to get, considering how many years that you guys have been playing for. So without further ado, I'm going to break down everything you need to know about the Water Tanks Blitz, birthday events that are coming up, the rewards that you can get for the amount of years that you've been playing, and of course, very special mention, there is going to be the return of the 3 maps that we've been missing for so long. Of course, Mirage. Of course, we're talking about Lost Temple and the old original Winter Malinovka. We're going to have that in the game. So without further ado, let's go straight into the video. So as you can see, they showcased game footage from Lost Temple. As you can see it, this is indeed real. This is what Lost Temple looks like, and it's really, really cool. It's great to see an original map that we absolutely adored from back in the day make a return. It feels like only yesterday when we used to play on this map, and now look at it. It's back, ladies and gentlemen, but do keep in mind it is only temporary. It is not permanently black. Did I just say permanently black? Someone's going to meme that for sure. It's not going to be permanently back. It's just going to be for a bit. So it's only going to be for, I believe, this month. So yeah, as unfortunate as that is the reality. But yes, Lost Temple is going to make a comeback. There's also, of course, Mirage. So let's have a look now at that, or Winter Malinovka. Actually, no, they're actually going through the different styles. So the Jagdtiger actually has a unique skin. So the Jagdtiger is actually going to have a unique camouflage or a skin of some sorts, and this is it. This is what it looks like. Personally, I don't really feel like it's... I mean, it's awesome, don't get me wrong, it looks sick, but I would rather have had a historical-looking camouflage with 3D attachments for the Jagdtiger than have something like this. Wargaming, come on, you've made the Tiger 2 Savage, you made the Tiger 1 Baron. Give us something for the Jagdtiger that is more historically accurate and is like historically, in some ways, like it looks historical. I don't want to see this, to be honest with you. As cool as it is, I prefer to have it, in that sense. What do you call it? I'd rather have it like that than have it, like this. So, as cool as it is, this is a new camouflage for the Jagdtiger. So yeah, that's also another thing that's coming this month. Oh, okay, so what you see in front of you now is, of course, the Easy 8, the Sherman Easy 8. So we're going to have 4 tutorial tanks that are going to come. So technically speaking, there's only 3 tutorial tanks when you jump in your tutorial now in Blitz. The Easy 8, the Tiger 1, and of course the T-3485, and they're all technically Tier 6 tanks. Now, I've got these tanks on my press account, and on my press account they're Tier 6 still, but they're actually moving them up to Tier 7. I suspect they're not going to change in terms of balancing. They're probably not going to rebalance them. I hope they do, because they're going to be coming up against other Tier 7 and Tier 8 tanks. But yeah, the Tiger 1, as you can see, it looks really, really cool. The Easy 8 looks awesome. The T-3485 looks awesome. They're also adding the Type 58. All these tanks are going to have the TUR, the tutorial on the side, so that all 4 of them are going to be in this in different quests and subscriptions and whatnot. They're all going to be for free. All 4 of the tanks are going to be free. So if you want to get them, there's going to be opportunities for you to get them. So well done, Wargaming, on actually giving us tanks for free. They actually look cool. They look really, really cool. If you're a tank collector, this is perfect for you. If you're a free-to-play player, this is awesome, because it means that you will get some really nice T7 tanks. I mean, they're not amazing, but they're good. They're decent tanks. There's a Type 58. It looks awesome. It looks cool in that sort of winter-style camouflage. It looks cool. But yeah, the T-3485, the Tiger 1, the Easy 8 Sherman, and of course the Type 58 are all going to be redeemable for free in this year's birthday event. Okay, so here is one of the biggest things that is obviously going to be coming in the Blitz birthday. And it's this thing. This is the event that we're going to be having. yeah, it's an interesting event for sure. It's going to be running in June, and the main reward is going to be the Vickers MBT. And I believe there was another tank that you were able to get in this similar style event a couple years ago, or about, I'm pretty sure it wasn't last year. It might have been in 2023 when we had something similar to this. But essentially, they're going to, obviously, when this event comes out, I'm going to break it down. But essentially, the main reward is going to be the Vickers MBT. I have a sneaking suspicion it's going to technically be for free, but I think it's going to, like, you'd have to grind a lot in order to get this tank for free. I suspect, though, most likely it's going to be you have to pay in order to get enough currency to get the tank. And if that's the case, I don't really have much of an issue with it if it's cheap enough, because the Vickers MBT has been quite expensive coming into the store and in crates. But regardless, this is what's actually going to happen. It's one of the, the big events that are coming in this month for sure. And of course, you have the benefit containers, which are kind of like the cracked containers. They look similar to the cracked containers, but they're not, and they have different tanks in them. And you'll probably be able to get that. As you can see, there's an infinite amount that you can purchase for gold, or for the currency. But yeah, and you'll be able to get whatever it may be. It's kind of like the events that we've had before in the past, but I don't think it's a paid sort of thing. Who knows? I'm waiting for them to officially release it, and then I'll obviously go through that with you guys. Okay, so this is the main event that's going to be happening in the Blitz birthday. Of course, they're talking about the Happy Blitz Fair, I believe is what it's called. Let me just zoom in just to have a look. No, the Happy Blitz Fest. Okay, it's called the Happy Blitz Fest. Essentially, this is the one that's got the one they showcase in their sort of teaser trailer. This is the one that is going to have the Bisonte. Now, the Bisonte is, of course, a Tier 8 Italian heavy tank. You'll be able to get that for free. As far as I know, from what I've been told, you'll be able to grind out the event, and eventually you will get the Bisonte for free if you grind enough. It is going to be a little bit of a challenge, but you will be able to get it for free, which is quite nice. Now, the Tiger Mouse is going to be part of this event, and as far as I know, there is a paid option in order to get the Tiger Mouse. Now, it's kind of like the Mouse tank, where you had to pay like $14 and you got the Mouse tank if you grinded all the levels. It's going to be similar to that, except I think that this is going to be a little bit more expensive in this sense. I quite like the event style that they did. This is actually really interesting. It's a bit more engaging, a bit more fun looking than just having like a Battle Pass style, events where it's just like one screen. This is cool. It feels like you're playing like a mini game, right? So kudos to Wargaming. There's obviously different awards that you can get, crates and whatnot, and different types of crates. Again, when this event comes out, I will make a full video on it, describing it, saying if it's worth doing. But yeah, there's plenty of things going on this month that I think is really, really cool. And as you can see, there is different rewards. I'm just going to skip forward. Collect more containers. They're just going through it. So here we go. They're talking about the Bisonte. There it is, the Bisonte right there. The Tiger Mouse is right there. You can actually see it in the event there. Again, I'll go through this when it comes. All right, here is the Tiger Mouse that they were talking about. Now, a review of the Tiger Mouse is coming. As soon as I have permission to make a review on this tank, I will have it. I currently don't have it on my press account, so as soon as it comes into my press account, I'll be able to make a full review of this tank and break it down and basically tell you whether or not it's worth actually purchasing the paid the paid path to get this tank in the event. Okay, so right now they're going through all the different years. So obviously the first box is first year. So what you get if this is if you've only been playing for 1 year, this is what you're going to get: 100 gold, whatever it may be. I think it was like a few days of premium, that kind of stuff, free XP. Then they have obviously 2 years. Then you can see 5 days of premium, 200 gold, 20,000 free XP. And then I believe they're going to open the 3 years. Now, if you got 3 years, you get 7 days of premium, 300 gold, and of course 30,000. That's your 4 years, by the way. 10 days of premium time, 40,000 free XP, 400 gold. You get obviously the avatar and the Rising Fury camouflage. This is the 5-year one. Here we go, 50,000 gold, 50,000 free XP. Sorry, not 50,000 gold. 50,000 free XP, 14 days of premium time. You get the avatar, you get the Stellar Shine Camouflage and 500 gold. Now, I believe this is for the 6 years. So here we go. We got a Lucky 5 container, which is quite nice. So Lucky 5 container basically guarantees that you are going to get a Tier 5 tank. And I believe if you have that Tier 5 tank already, you will get a Lucky 6 container, if my memory is correct. You get 30 days of premium time, you get 60,000 free XP and 600 gold. And I believe they open the 7 years, which is Coolio's Gangster's Paradise, as they say. But let's have a look, see what they open next. Okay, here they are, opening the 7 year one. So you get a Lucky 7 container, so you get a Tier 7 tank guaranteed. 30 days of premium time, 70,000 free XP and 700 gold, which is quite nice. This is the 8 year one. So of course you get the you get a interesting player background, you get gold, and you also get the containers, which is quite nice indeed. Let's see what else they do. Okay, so if you play for 8 years, you're able to choose one of these tanks. If you want the Type 62, you can get that. You can want the Poodle with 20 times 5 multipliers and 9 equipment slots. You can have that. You can have the T25 Pilot. You can have the M49 the AMX M449 if that so rocks your boat. So you're able to actually choose those if you want. Now I'm going to skip because why the bloody hell not? I would just choose the Tier 8, to be honest with you. That would be the best option. Here is the 9 years of Blitz. So here we go. You get all these rewards right here. 30 days of premium time, 90,000 free XP, 900 gold. You can claim that. And then you should get a pop-up offer saying you can choose these tanks. So let's have a look. See? Let's have a look. There we go. They should be able to get a pop-up offer now if it actually pops up. And here we go. This is the 9 years, so you'll be able to get the Action X, the Kyla, or the Skoda T25 with, of course, the Legendary Camouflage and 5 equipment slots. Personally, I would probably go for the Action X if you don't have the other two. But, obviously, for those of you who want them, you can just get whichever tank that you want, preferably. Now, this is your 11-year... Okay, so let's just put that out there. The 11-year gift is separate. I don't want to ruin it right now, but the 11 year is separate. Now, the 10 year one, which they're going to open now, I believe, you get a Concept 1B. The 10 year one, you get a Concept 1B. As you can see, here we go. It comes standard with the Concept 1B if you've been playing for 10 years. And you get 100,000 gold, 30 days free XP, and you get the Maximal Camouflage as well, which is awesome. You get that for playing for 10 years, which is really, really cool. So yeah. Awesome gift there, and 1,000 gold as well, which is awesome. So you get a nice Tier 10 tank, which is really, really cool. Now, if you're playing for 11 years, this is the big one right now. This was the mystery here. A lot of people wondering what you were going to get. Well, here is your answer. Here they are, opening the box. Here we go. Yep, 30 days of premium, 110,000 free XP, 1,100 gold. You get the Honor. What do you call it? The Honor for, the Honor, whatever it is that you want to call it, player background with 11 obviously there. And then you'll get a pop-up offer for a couple of Tier 10 tanks that you can pick for yourself, obviously. So here we go. And this is the 11-year one right now. So let me pause it right there. You can have the STRVK, you can have the Kampfpanzer 50T, 1 Alpha Predator certificate, or 10 Alpha Predator containers. Personally, I would not pick the Alpha Predator containers because you probably won't get a tank. In terms of the STRVK, just avoid that. If you really want it because you want it in your collection, fair enough, but personally I wouldn't want to pick that tank. And of course the Kampfpanzer 50T is really nice as well. But I think the Alpha Predator certificate is probably my pick because you can possibly get a tank that hasn't been for sale for a while that I think would be really, really awesome indeed. Yeah, I think that's really cool. They do end up choosing, I believe they end up choosing one or the other. Okay, she chose the 50T. So there you go. And I believe that is it. They just go through a couple other stuff. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this video. That is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown of the Blitz birthday. And hopefully you get some really cool rewards. And as if you're as excited as I am for these events that are coming out and these free tanks, awesome. Can't wait to see what is what. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, look after yourselves, look after your friends and family. Peace in the Middle East, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.